What up though? Welcome back to another episode of Reality Trash TV with Dollar Gills. I'm your boy Dollar Gills, and if you're new here, go ahead and hit that subscribe button so we can be friends and we can talk about Baddies West even more. Let's get into it because this episode was spicy. Y'all, after Natalie done put the paws on Scotty, Scotty gets on the bus and it almost seems like she wanted pity from the other baddies, but all she got was Chrisean telling her to shut the up because she's too loyal to Natalie, and then Rolly tells Scotty to cut the crying out and starts to give her some tough love. Now Scotty is just beat up, looking stupid, and crying on the bus. But do y'all let your friends treat you like that? I don't know about y'all, but if my friend or my best friend swings on me like that, like we fighting, and then maybe apologizing about it later, because all that. I almost felt bad for Scotty. Well, I did feel bad for her, but at the same time, why didn't you swing back? Natalie's inside the house now and it starts to get a bit cringy. She's supposed to be mocking Chrisean, but she just looks even crazier now and it's hard to watch. She's making a mess, spilling all that damn juice, but maybe Chrisean really does act like that and we don't get to see that side of her. And low-key, I could see her really doing that, just not to that extreme. To be fair, Chrisean admits she does share a love-hate relationship with Natalie. Meanwhile, Natalie is sitting there talking shit about her and trying to kick her up out the house. I want to know, whose side are y'all on? Leave it down below in the comments. Of course, the drama does not stop the bag because now all the baddies are on the bus headed to the club. The conversation on the bus is focused on how Natalie acted and no one really said much besides Chrisean, because even Tommie looked like she didn't really want to say anything about the situation. Do y'all think everyone was scared to voice their opinions on Natalie? The baddies arrived at the club, it's packed, it's lit, but Stunna looks fire with that red hair and so does Rolly in that all white outfit. Okay, Rolly, okay. While shouting out the baddies at the club, of course Natalie took the opportunity to throw shade at Chrisean by shouting her out last. But she wasn't being a total hater because you could see her turning up while Chrisean was performing. One thing I didn't understand was during Lowe's confessional, she mentions Stunna left early because she was uncomfortable with Tommie and Biggie in the club. The next day, turns out Chrisean goes back home for good. DJ Sky High and Natalie chop it up real quick, and of course it's about Chrisean leaving and DJ Sky High steady defending why she should stay on tour even with Chrisean gone. And Natalie agrees she should stay because it's a good opportunity for her. Natalie is clearly still upset. She's happy to hear Chrisean went back home. She throws a her in there. At least this time Natalie isn't spilling all that damn juice all over the place. While Biggie, Razor, and Tommie are chopping it up with Chrisean on FaceTime, we find out the night that Natalie was wilding out, she ended up getting in Chrisean's hairstylist's face and was yelling all crazy about how it was her show and not Chrisean. Like, what did the hairstylist do to her though? It seems like Natalie was taking her aggression out on everyone but Chrisean. And was it me or did Tommie look annoyed by Biggie at the end of that conversation? Natalie goes into Rolly's room and they start talking about Chrisean, of course. Rolly thinks their friendship is toxic and that they should stay away from each other, and she sees Natalie treating Scotty like shit on the daily. Natalie tries to defend her actions and pretty much says that Scotty played her by laughing about the whole situation. Honestly, y'all, I could see Natalie treating Scotty like shit on and off camera, but the thing is, I can also see Scotty sitting there and taking it and allowing it to happen. Kat and Lo join Stunna in her room and they're trying to figure out why she left after she performed. She never mentions any names, but she does say she peeped some stuff that had her looking over her shoulder the whole night. Now, I agree but disagree with Stunna on this. Agree because there's two people that you have beef with in a crowded room. You never know what could go down, but if it's beef like that, you just gotta be able to handle it wherever, however, with whoever. During the conversation that those three were having, Lo mentions Chrisean said she expected DJ Sky to jump into their fight or at least stop Chrisean, and DJ Sky overhears them from the hallway. To everyone's surprise, DJ Sky confronts Lo about what she said. Now, Lo needs to have several seats because she just pretty much calls DJ Sky out for not jumping into that fight. Lo, you got your forehead played like the drums. If anything, someone needed to jump in for you. The conversation doesn't go anywhere and Lo walks away looking crazy for even bringing that up. Low key though, why didn't she bring it up when Chrisean was in the house? Now, Natalie and Scotty are having a conversation and it sounds like Natalie is putting the blame on Scotty. She's telling Scotty she was laughing at the whole situation and that it was Scotty's fault that Chrisean slapped her. Huh? It seems like Natalie is upset that she got slapped and she's just blaming Scotty for it. Of course, Scotty starts to cry. And then the episode ends. Y'all, the spice level on this episode was low. There was a lot of cringy and WTF moments like Natalie taking all the juice out of the fridge and making a big ass mess, and Lo confronting DJ Sky about not jumping her with Chrisean. I do wish we would have gotten more details from Stunna about why she felt uncomfortable and left the club, but I'm sure that'll eventually come out. Now, Zeus did not have to drag this Natalie and Scotty issue throughout this whole episode, but y'all already know how they do. I wish we would have seen Natalie and Chrisean throw hands outside the bus when she slapped her, but we did not, and all we got was cringy moments and a lot of talking about nothing really. What did you guys think about this episode? I want to thank you guys for tuning in on this episode of Reality Trash TV with Dollar Gills. I'm your boy Dollar Gills. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn your notifications on, you know, so we can be friends and we can talk about Baddies West even more. If you want to see what my life is like outside of YouTube, be sure to follow me on my Instagram account at Dollar Gills with 2 L's and a Z. And as always, I'll catch you guys on the next one.